Stop what you're doing because if Malta isn't on your 2025 travel list, you're about to seriously regret it. This tiny island in the middle of the Mediterranean is packed with ancient cities, jaw-dropping coastlines, secret caves, and party vibes that rival Ibiza. But here's the twist. Most travelers have no idea where to start. Think you know Malta? Think again. There's a hidden side to this island that the guidebooks won't show you, and that most tourists completely miss. From Game of Thrones filming spots to crystal blue lagoons to a city built by knights and one of the most surreal natural wonders you've never heard of, this countdown will blow your mind. I'm taking you through the top must-visit places in Malta for 2025. And trust me, you're going to want to book your flight before this island gets flooded with everyone else watching this video. And here's the deal. If you miss even one of these spots, you're not doing Malta right. If you've been thinking about a trip, or if Malta wasn't even on your radar, trust me, by the end of this, you'll be checking flight prices. Let's do this. So hit that like button, subscribe if you love discovering places before they go viral, and let's dive into the adventure. This is Malta like you've never seen it before. Welcome to Valletta, a city built by knights, carved in golden stone, and packed with more history per square meter than almost anywhere else in the world. It isn't just Malta's capital. It's a living museum where every street tells a story, and every corner hides a centuries-old secret waiting to be uncovered. Think modern cities take forever to build? Valletta was carved out, fortified, and fully functional in just 15 years, by knights with swords, not cranes. Walking through Valletta feels like stepping onto a movie set, and that's because it is. Gladiator? Game of Thrones? Assassin's Creed? Yeah, they all shot scenes here. Upper Baraka Gardens. This is the best free view in Valletta. Ancient cannons, a panoramic Grand Harbor, and sunsets so cinematic, they feel like they've been staged just for you. For the best view and shot, arrive just before sunset, around 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. But if you want a blast from the past, be here at noon for the cannon firing daily. Avoid midday in summer, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. It can get very hot and crowded with tour groups. The lighting is also harsh for filming. The Grand Harbor and waterfront. Imagine walking where pirates, knights, and kings once docked their ships. The Valletta waterfront isn't just scenic, it's a living timeline. Want the Grand Harbor at its most magical? Come just before sunset when the sky turns gold, the stones glow, and the harbor whispers stories from centuries past. The best time is the golden hour or early evening. The waterfront lights up beautifully at night, with reflections dancing on the harbor water, from golden cathedrals to secret alleys and world-shaping history. But trust me, we're just getting started. Okay, from the historical grandeur of Valletta, we're shifting gears completely. We're heading to Camino, to the one, the only Blue Lagoon. And guys, when I say blue, I mean, like a blue you didn't think actually existed in nature. The pictures, the videos, they don't even do it justice. You have to see it with your own eyes to believe it. It's one of those places that genuinely makes your jaw drop. The water is so crystal clear, you can see the white sand at the bottom, even when it's pretty deep. It's like swimming in a giant natural swimming pool, but way, way better. Getting there is part of the adventure. You hop on a boat, usually from Malta or Gozo, and as you approach Camino, you start to see this almost unreal turquoise glow. The excitement builds, and then boom, you're there. It can get crowded, especially in peak season. So, my advice, go early in the morning or later in the afternoon to avoid the biggest rush. Or even better, try to find a boat trip that takes you to some of the slightly less packed spots around the main lagoon. Floating in that water with the rugged cliffs of Camino surrounding you, it's pure magic. It's the kind of place that makes you forget about everything else. All your worries, your to-do lists, they just melt away. It's just you, the sun, and that incredible water. Next up, we're heading to Mdina, the silent city. They call it the silent city, but behind these walls, Mdina hides over 4,000 years of secrets, stories, and shadows waiting to be uncovered. Step through Mdina's gates and it's like stepping into a different century. No traffic, no chaos, just narrow alleys, noble palaces, and whispers of the past in every stone. This place is ancient, even older than Valletta. It was the original capital of Malta, and walking through its gates feels like stepping onto a movie set. No traffic noise, no honking, no chaos. Mdina is so silent, you can actually hear your footsteps echo through the alleyways. And yes, it's supposed to be that way. Mdina may not rule Malta anymore, but one stroll through its golden streets and you'll feel like you're in a medieval movie, where the nobles never left. The architecture here is a stunning mix of medieval and Baroque styles. Back in the day, Mdina would glow under candlelight at night, and honestly, even now, it still feels like a fairy tale after dark. If Valletta is the vibrant heart, Mdina is the serene soul. Mdina may be quiet, but it speaks volumes through its palaces, its past, and the unforgettable magic in every golden stone. Alright, if you've ever wanted to stand on the edge of the world, this is the place we're heading out to the wild, open spaces of the Dingli Cliffs. This is Malta's rugged coastline at its most dramatic. These cliffs are the highest point in Malta at about 253 meters, 830 feet, above sea level, plunging into the deep blue Mediterranean Sea. Standing there, with the wind whipping around you, it feels like you're at the edge of the world. It's powerful, humbling, and incredibly beautiful. Most people go to the main viewpoint near the little chapel, but the real magic is exploring the lesser-known trails. You can walk for miles, often without seeing another soul. There are little paths that lead to secluded viewpoints. It's a bit of an adventure, but it's worth it. See that massive white golf ball on the cliffs? Don't worry, it's not aliens. It's Malta's radar station. Sunset at Dingli Cliffs is something else. The sky explodes with color, painting the cliffs in shades of orange and purple. It's one of those moments where you feel completely in awe of nature's artistry. Dingli Cliffs isn't just a viewpoint, it's Malta's wild side. Raw, untamed, and unforgettable. But hang tight because what's coming next takes this island's magic to a whole new level. Next stop, we're heading south to the fishing village of Marsaxlokk. As the sun rises over the harbor, Marsaxlokk wakes up in color, with bobbing boats, golden light, and a rhythm that feels like pure Mediterranean magic. The harbor is filled with iconic Maltese fishing boats called lagoons, painted in bright colors. It's an incredibly picturesque scene, like something straight out of a painting. The gentle bobbing of the boats, the reflections in the water, it's just beautiful. And speaking of seafood, you can't come to Marsaxlokk and not eat fish. The waterfront is lined with restaurants, all serving up the freshest catch imaginable. You'll find some of the best seafood you'll ever have in your life here. Sitting by the harbor, enjoying a delicious meal, watching the lagoons bobbing in the water, with the sun shining down, it's pretty much perfection. Marsaxlokk isn't just about the main harbor. If you wander a bit, you can find quieter spots, little coves, and even some nice swimming areas tucked away on the rugged Delamara coast near Marsaxlokk. St. Peter's Pool isn't just a place to swim, it's like nature carved out a private infinity pool and forgot to tell the travel guides. Bring your towel, your courage, and maybe a GoPro. Want to experience St. Peter's Pool like a local? Get here early before the crowds, and you'll have your private slice of paradise. Just you, the cliffs, and the bluest water you've ever seen. Marsaxlokk may be small, but it packs a punch, with color, culture, and coastlines that'll leave you speechless. And the best part? Most tourists don't even know what they're missing. Now it's time to hop on a ferry and head to Malta's sister island, Gozo. Gozo has a completely different vibe. It's smaller, more rural, greener, and generally more laid back than the main island of Malta. If you're looking for a bit of an escape, a slower pace, and some incredible natural beauty, Gozo is your place. It's often described as what Malta used to be like, and you can definitely feel that more traditional, rustic charm as soon as you arrive. Gozo is an adventure lover's paradise. The coastline is rugged and spectacular, with dramatic cliffs, hidden coves, and some of the best diving spots in the Mediterranean. The famous Blue Hole, near where the Azure Window once stood, is a legendary dive site. But even if you're not a diver, there's plenty to explore. The snorkeling is fantastic. You can go kayaking around the coast, or just find a secluded beach and relax. Ramla Bay, with its unique red sand, is one of the most beautiful beaches on the island. Inland, Gozo is perfect for hiking and cycling. There are countless trails winding through the rolling hills, past terraced fields, and picturesque villages. It's much greener than Malta, especially in the spring, and the countryside is dotted with wildflowers. Gozo is a breath of fresh air, a step back in time, and an adventurer's dream. From ancient cities to crystal-clear lagoons, Malta is the kind of place that leaves you speechless and then begs you to come back. So if you're dreaming of sunshine, history, and adventure all packed into one island, Malta's calling. Hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden gems around the world, and drop a comment below. Which spot in Malta is now at the top of your list? See you in the next adventure.